Welcome everyone back to Fallout 4, and as you can see in front of me, we are at the castle. I thought we will do a little tour. I did a few live streams recently now where we were building up the castle. That was a lot of work. So we're going to take a tour of this place. Let's see what I did. Okay, so first thing, enemy spawn locations. Castle's actually only got one, and that is now where I'm standing here, this area, the entrance. This is where enemies will spawn. So let's make our way in here. There's our entrance. Okay, so we've got a couple of defenses up here at the entrance. We've got some new walls built up over here. I think we'll go this way around and see what we did. Okay, and all the mods, everything that I'm using is linked in the description, so you guys can check it out. Okay, here comes the provisioner. She's on her way. Okay, so here we've got a nice little restaurant and bar, entertainment, place to relax. You can see where the wall's going. If I open up quickly the menu here, which might take a couple of seconds because there's so many stuff to load actually. You can see there goes the bold line. So the settlement is bigger than the original vanilla version, obviously. So we can build out more. But it worked great. Let me just change this weather. Okay, we can see better. Okay, so we've got some nice tables and decorations and things on the table. So it looks like at least they're using it. For some reason, these tables, you can't place things on them. I don't know why, but it doesn't allow me to place stuff on it. It's just very strange. We've got this nice brick floor which I put in here. If I make my way to this wall here, you can see there it goes all the way down there. It's like the normal concrete foundation, so you can stack them on top of each other. We've got some stairs over here. And then it goes all the way through it to flatten it out this area. Because usually there's the water and the rocks and everything down here. And then it just carries on over here. It stops here. We've got stairs going down. That's our entrance and exits there to the new area. Make our way around. We've got a nice little thing going here. Now who moved this pool cue? It's stuck here for some reason. Yeah, that's where it must be. Somebody must have been jumping on the table. Okay, so we've got a nice little like half diner set up. Got places for people to sit and eat. You can see all the cool decorations here. So we've got all the vending machines, everything that makes it feel like a proper place to come and sit and chill, and you know, they can help themselves to stuff. Got food, drinks, everything. It's a pity they don't actually eat though. Got all buffet thing, everything set up here. We've got this lady that's got that station. We've got the barman. And you've got all the decorations and things in here. Oh man, I'm getting hungry and thirsty just looking at it. Okay, we got the barman there. Okay, she stands that side. These defenses are a little bit noisy. Okay, now I've got those defenses up there, which technically you don't actually need, but there is a point in the game where, depending on your playthrough, if you go against the Institute they attack the castle at a certain stage, which then all the synths and the courses that they sent spawn in that enemy location in the front there, but they also spawn down these edges down here, different areas here, and they all come this side down here. So that's why I included that there. So if you're playing in a standard game, you can put the fences up on this corner on top here, and that will help with your attacks from this side. But something to keep in mind. Okay, moving on here, we got more of these nice flooring that I put in, except the grass is a bit longer on this side of the place. Here's all our farming and food supply down here, all the way down there. And this is like the barracks, yeah. You can see they've got exercise equipment and they can cook their own food, and oh man, that actually looks pretty good. Guys that are working and doing their things. So if we head up here, you can see we got a nice little relaxing area. Okay, we got storage and lockers, beds, and everybody has got a place to sleep. Now these are only some of the beds. Some of the beds are in here. This is the main barracks for everybody to sleep, and got decorations and different things happening here. People playing checkers with bottle caps. Yeah, so that's that one. We can jump down here. We got the same thing at the bottom, a little bit different. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of beds. Everything looks like a military style type of setup. Special sleeping bags and everything. One thing I liked that I got right here was this type of window setup. I couldn't come up with windows, so I took two different fences. You get, this is a wall, like a half wall, and that's a fence. And then just made this window here. I can still put doors on here, but I'm not sure if I want to put doors on the... Got our different lights. Okay, yeah, I'm using these lights on this side. On top I put in I think the lamps, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm using these lamps because you can't actually place lights on this roof, and actually I really wanted to use this angle roof on top. So that was a little bit of a pain, but everything here, these are natural fences you get in the game. These are all from mods. Some of the planks and things that I used here are from mods. The walls are from the mods. The trees are obviously from mods. So there is a lot of nice things you can do and build up. And then here we got the little dock station. Now I actually had a slight problem with this dock. So we built up the pier or dock or fishing jetty, whatever you want to call it. Got a nice little we call it a dock house. Got decorations and stuff that's been delivered or getting picked up everywhere. This was much bigger. I still wanted to put a fishing rod actually down here. Somebody sitting there. There was supposed to be just to change this time here. I think I can. Oh, the tree's blocking the sun a bit. Okay. I wanted to put a boat here, but for some reason it's not allowing me to put the boat. I can't figure out why, because I got a mod that you can actually place boats. So I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to do it. Maybe we can quickly try it. Let's see if we get lucky. Maybe you guys will give me luck. And I can't see where the edge of this thing actually is. Where's the edge? Oh, it's way out here. So there should be plenty of space. Let's see if I can just find it now. I just don't remember where it is. Yes, I was looking for these tables still. I wanted to put those tables inside there. This is all the Minutemen vehicles and stuff. Flags. That's not what I'm looking for. So okay, where's vehicles? I think. No, it's not in this one. It's over here, I think. Boats. There we go. Different boats. Now I can place the smaller boats. I can place these barges down, no problem. But these are the boats I wanted to place here, but for some reason they don't want to go anywhere. It refuses to go, so I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to put down. This one's a little bit smaller, I think. See, it doesn't want to place. And there is plenty of space. Would have been a nice addition. I wanted to put the boat right by the dock. But I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong or not. But this doesn't want to work. So I'm not sure why. Okay, but it came out pretty good. It looks, you can see, it looks like it's lived in place. We've got goods and things standing all over the place. So I'm happy with the way it came out. This was actually, this piece of the jetty over in front of us was all the way down to like over there somewhere. It was all the way out. So there is plenty of space. Okay, so obviously here you got your water pumps. Now one of these are in the game in the space as normal, so you just can add on to it. Then we make our way around. Oh yes, and obviously all the castle walls, everything is repaired. Everything is repaired. The one thing I didn't do that I actually forgot about at the end was the tunnels beneath the castle. But we'll go check that out as well. Okay, now this is one of my favorite places. I really want to build this. Yeah, we got a whole helipad. You can see here the Minutemen have their own chopper. Okay. So I built up this concrete foundation down at the bottom. It's a big area, you can see where it goes all the way down that way. And we got some Minutemen standing guard here. We've got all these nice little decorations and hats and things of these. We've got some lights. These are all lights are added on. And then the power, you can see it's heading all the way around. And I had to do this as well. You can see there wood power through there to light up this platform as well. So it's got these lights on there. I actually don't know. I didn't check how much light it actually gives. Hold on, we can actually, let's see if we can check that. Let's change it to night time. How much light does it give? Not much. It gives you some light. Basically you can see, well, if you're flying you're going to see those little dots. And then we got the normal light shining, so it came out pretty good. It's not that bad. Okay, let's change it back. That's going to confuse the settlers completely. I actually had some Minutemen in power armor walking around here. But for some reason, they started following me everywhere I went. I mean, literally to another settlement. So I disabled them, I didn't respawn them again. So I have to see whether they're actually going to do it. I wonder where... Let's see if I can maybe spawn them in here and you guys can see. It adds a nice thing to it. Let's go out there. I think it's in here. I saw it here just now. There we go. So you can spawn in a normal Minuteman character, which you can't actually command, I think. And then you get these guys in power armor. And you get two different ones. You got the one with the helmet, and I think you get the one without the helmet. So you can spawn one like that, and you can spawn this guy. And they walk around here. I don't know if they're going to follow me again or not, but we'll see. Okay, moving on. Here is our trading post. Now, I've actually got a little bit of a problem with this trading post. Okay, so we've got a little trading post and shopping area, trading, whatever you want to do. This is the, I think that's the doctor, maybe, I'm not sure. Looks like him. Now, I've got all the little shops here, but for some reason, these three shops, I don't know if it's the, I don't think it's the physical shop or the item. I think it's maybe something with the area. The people that are allocated to the shops, they do not come to the shop. That shows that they're allocated to it. There's the gunsmith guy over there, and we've got the doctor that goes there with no problems. But these three, I even disabled them and reinstalled new settlers, but they still, so I don't know if it's the area or maybe it's built over the water or what the reason is, but for some reason they don't want to do it. But anyway, as you can see, everybody's got nice setup. We've got sitting areas, we've got good standing everywhere, we've got just the general trader. And only once there's somebody standing by the counter you actually see the stuff. You can see it stocks up like that. So this guy's got guns and weapons and stuff everywhere. You can see he's nicely fully stocked. We've got our clothing person, there's all the clothes, we've got armor. And that's the thing I wanted, is once they stand behind the counter then everything stocks up. So I don't know what happened there. And then obviously here we got a doctor, he's got some food, he's got beds and things here going on. And we got decorations, all the medical stuff, cleaning up and what you need. So it came up pretty good. We got all, there's a nice periodic table in there too. It came up very, very nicely. Okay, Doc, you need to get back to your station. The cool thing is with this mod pack thing as well, you get all this stuff for the Minutemen. So they've got their own tanks, they've got APCs, they've got helicopters, you know. Everything they need, they all come with. They get their own set of weapons and clothing. And if you're doing a playthrough, I think as well, the more you upgrade your weapons and stuff, the more your factions upgrade their stuff as well. So it moves along with the story. Okay, obviously this is just a little caravan spot for the traders and things to stop. Came up pretty good. Okay, now we're back at the entrance. There was a mod I was gonna add on actually, which gives you a boat. It builds a what do you call it? I think you get another little house or thing here with a proper working boat, and then you can actually take the boat from here and travel to Spectacle Island, and you can see it all the way. But I haven't installed that. I think there were some issues with it. Okay, now I think we need to go inside and see what's going on here. Okay, so the entrance moved from that side to this side. You can see all the walls, everything is fixed up. Nice little entrance. Okay, and I wanted to try and keep this area open. I didn't want to, because in previous builds I've built inside or on top of the castle. So I want to spread it out around the edges, you know, and be well defended. So here we got this floor area. It's also part of the mods with the blocks that you get. So it's the same as the original one. These are the original blocks, and this I added in here. So it looks the same. So we've got a nice little sitting area here. You can see it's clean and open. And we've got all Minutemen and settlers walking around. All the Minutemen doing their daily exercises with their afternoon. This is the drill sergeant standing here watching these guys. And you can see everything looks nicely. We've got some power rerouted along the top, which obviously adds power now to the inside of the castle. So that's all worked out nicely. There are some areas where it didn't work properly, or I need to do something else like this. So I had to take the power and reroute it through like this to get to the corners, because the corners of the castles obviously are further away from these conduits, so you don't get power. Here's the original tower. I was thinking of rebuilding this whole tower somehow. You can scrap most of the stuff. But I thought, no, I'll just leave the original thing like it. And you can see this guy's also dressed up nicely. Brotherhood Minutemen Radio Man. Kind of strange. That is considered cheating. That's not how you do exercise. That looks weird. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, and we got little Sean. Also here at the castle. I can't remember how he got here though. He's actually got his own room. It's right here. Here's Sean's room. He likes to play on workbenches, and he's got his own bed. It's a kid's bed. He's the only one that can sleep in that bed. Okay, so I think let's start from the side. Now the original entrance to the castle used to be here. Used to come through here. You can see there's the entrance.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
So that's been changed. You can see this has been put in here. And we got workbenches and decorations everywhere. Here's our power source. And we got more workbenches down here. Then we head this way, and we got our first restroom. This is for the ladies. So we got showers and mirrors and basins and working toilets and doors that can close automatically. Now this is the auto. It was also part of the mods I have in. So this is the auto closed door, and this is the normal closed door. So this one you got to manually do it like that. So I put those in so you can actually see the toilets through there. Now I can get in more detail with this by putting in got these what do you call it? What I'm looking for. They're called busy settlers, worker mats, things for NPCs. Let me see where I can find. I've got two of them in here. This is this one. So, like for instance, this is now a blowtorch kneeling. So if I were to put this here, a settler would come to this mat and he would kneel down and do the blowtorch effect. Okay, so these are the temporary ones where they can come and go whenever they feel like it. So it's just an interaction marker. So you got all different things. No hammer or standing or guarding, inspecting, breaking or kicking or something. And there are another one somewhere, but I think they are on a long list, which are permanent, which they will stay there all day. Like the ones I've got for the push-ups outside. Okay, so those are nice. There's also a part of a mod. You can do laundry. Somebody's busy with a workbench. Like these guys, they are standing on mats as well.
I'm looking for trouble, I hope.
Beneath them is the mat, but it's the one that they permanently go there, so they don't leave there for the whole day. Okay, so that was the first area. Then we make our way down here. Apparently he's enjoying himself. You know what you're doing. Okay, anyway. Okay, so here we got more workbenches. You can see every room here has got workbenches and settlers can keep themselves busy. Something to do. Okay, then we go down this way. And here we got the officers room. So we got fancy Minutemen beds and much fancier looking sleeping area. And somebody's forgotten their weapons on the table. So you can see it looks pretty good inside here. Okay, that goes down to the tunnels as well. I'm just thinking, I haven't actually been down to the tunnel since I started with this place, so I can't even remember what it looks like. So here we got more workbenches all around the place. Here we go down there. Goes all the way. And then here is the other restroom. This is for the boys. So same setup, just looks slightly different. The cleaning station is not as clean as the other one. Okay, we got mirrors and toilets and little basins for the boys. Okay, and these guys that are shaving and doing their things in here. Also got all the showers, plenty of lighting. Came out pretty good. Nice to get some detail. Okay, then we go around. Okay, so here's a place that's also fixed up here. More workbenches and storage. And people doing stuff. Okay, you've got armor stands and everything. And this leads now to the armory. So we got part of the armory through here, which are fixed up. So they placed the shelves, or most of them, that's all placed. That is what you find when you come in here. So I left it as is. That's the original shelf. Here's the original shelf. As long as those bombs don't go off. Okay. Some of these grenades and things are lying on the floor when you get in here. So I just moved them up here. And then added in extra med kits and ammos and decorations and stuff. Now we've got a weapons workbench. Materials. There's a fat man that you'll find inside here. Okay. Ballistic weave. And everything you need. Decorations and a whole lot. Even medical supplies standing here. We've got beds and stuff as well. Okay, and this I also fixed up here. And then you get the other part of the armory which you unlock when you get where's she? Ronnie Shaw, I think. Here she is. Once you get her, you can get into this room. This is in the standard game as well. And these things you all find here. They are inside here when you get here. So I didn't change anything or do anything here. That's the button for that door. And that goes through down to the tunnels. But that's actually the exit, so I don't want to go into that one.
Yes?
Let's see.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Work our way upstairs. Yeah, here we got our little beacon thing. And you can see up here, I've fixed, some of the stuff I've fixed up and replaced. I can place these grass things. There's also part of the mods. You get a thing for all this different grass and decorations on the floors that you can add on. So I kept everything nice and clean up here. We just got a couple of Minutemen that patrol and they stand guard. And then obviously our, they call it artillery people. There we can see. So each corner's got a Minuteman standing on it. So if the Brotherhood want to cause trouble, there they are there. We can shoot from here and take them out. So as long as they behave themselves, they won't have a problem. Okay, now let's head down to the tunnels. Let's finish off in the tunnels. Because I actually want to go and see what it looks like. Because I honestly can't remember what it looks like. Is there... No, not this one. It's the other room. There's only one way down. Just to find it again. I think is it down this way? There we go. Okay, then we go down here. Let's go and see there's grass coming through here. Okay. Castle tunnels. See, I told you they're going to follow me around. Okay, now I haven't been down here in a while, so I can't even remember what it looks like. But there are a whole bunch of things you can get down here. So everything is fixed up. It's stocked up. Looking good. Oh, I like the way that looks. Okay, we've got ammo and everything here. And you can actually loot this stuff. You can come in and loot it. There's ammo and weapons. So some of the stuff you can loot, not everything. There's an extra workbench down here. And we've got rooms with everything in that you need. You see everything is nice and clean. All set up.
Yeah?
Go through here. Apparently there's something holding that wall back. Okay, we go down this way. Fuse box, power. That's all there. Now there is actually a mod that you get that I had in at one stage, but I took it off again. That you add a general's quarters down here. A fully stocked, everything nice looking one. But I think I took it out again. Now these guys are all following me around. Anyway, we go through here. Now usually this place is a mess when you get down here the first time. Don't know why there's glitching here and why is there... Let's see, can I open the workshop? Okay, it's opening very slowly. Let's grab the box. There's some glitches happening here. Little bucket. Because I don't know what else is down here. I haven't been down here yet. Okay, got all this stuff. Now you can see this place is a bit of a mess. I just needed to wake up a little bit. Okay, well I'm not gonna worry about that now. I can fix that up later. Okay, so you can restock this whole place if you want. This is the only place I haven't done anything yet. Generators. Then you can go down there. So this has been fixed. Go this way. Now usually when you come in here you find this guy. And yeah, now he attacks you, so you can be careful for that. I've got a couple of beds here, which apparently you can use. And you would come down here with Ronnie Shaw. And she needs to unlock this terminal so you can get in by this door. And you find the former general. There's a whole bunch of stuff lying around here. Stencil Commonwealth, okay, and there's an extra terminal which you need to get through to that door. And you got this poor guy that you can see here inside the walls, which was tied up. There's a whole story about that they used to do here. So I think they had people here and they just bricked the place up. Terrible. Okay, and then eventually you come through here and you get to the other side. Why are these guys following me around? Okay, and then this is how you come into this room, and where you can push the button to get out again. And there we go. That is the full castle build. I'm pretty happy with it. Came out pretty good. Let's do a little flyby. We're gonna have a little look here what's going on. So you can see it looks much nicer from above. So we've got trading post, shopping area, we've got the entrance over there. We've got walls going all the way around like that, so nothing can actually get in there. We've got entertainment, restaurant area, food, Got the bunk areas, people could sleep, farming area. I really like the helicopter setup. Ooh, I still got a bold spectacle island. It looks so small from down here, or from this side. Okay, but anyway guys, that is the complete build. Let me know what you think of it. You can go check out the live streams and see how we built everything step by step and how things went. But it came out pretty good. Well, that's it. I will see you guys in our next episode. Cheers.